Five-time league MVP, Michael Jordan.
From multi-million-dollar car collections to billion-dollar sports teams, here is how Michael Jordan spends his millions. First up, let's talk about sports franchises. In 2010, Jordan made what some thought was a risky move. He bought the Charlotte Hornets for $275 million, making him the only black majority owner of a sports franchise at the time. Well, it turns out that MJ's instincts were just as sharp in the boardroom as they were on the court, because that same team was worth over $1.5 billion after a few years. And here's the kicker, he owned 97% of it at the time. Yeah, let that sink in. And just as if that wasn't enough, he decided to sell his majority stake in the franchise in 2023, cashing in a whopping $3 billion. But Jordan's investments in sports franchises don't stop there. Jordan's portfolio stretches beyond basketball. He's also a minority owner of the Miami Marlins, bringing his influence to baseball. And we can't leave out his venture into NASCAR. That's right, MJ co-owns 2311 Racing with NASCAR driver Denny Hamlin. The team's been tearing up the track since it launched in 2021, and while they've won 6 races, the real story? MJ was finally there to see his team take the win live for the first time in 2024 at the Geico 500. Tyler Reddick, one of the star drivers for 2311, snagged the victory, marking a huge moment not only for the team but also for Jordan. After all, it was the first time MJ got to hoist a trophy since, well, his days of winning the NBA Finals. In fact, Jordan joked about how Denny used to call him bad luck whenever he came to the track.
Denny keeps saying I was bad luck when I come to the track.
Jordan's basically got his hands in everything. And I mean everything. He might even have his hands in your food. No, but seriously, Michael Jordan owns some high-end restaurants. Jordan owns 5 restaurants across the United States, with locations in Chicago, North Carolina, Connecticut, and Florida. The restaurants offer a variety of cuisines, ranging from steak and seafood to Italian. There's 1000 North in Jupiter, Florida, a hot spot for the wealthy, as well as Michael Jordan Steakhouse, with locations in Chicago, Connecticut, and Washington. If you're ever in Chicago, swing by for a $54 prime Delmonico steak, because MJ's not just serving up highlights anymore, he's serving premium cuts too. Now, what's an NBA legend without some jaw-dropping real estate? Jordan's main base is his $12.8 million mansion in Jupiter, Florida. We're talking about a pool house, a guard house, and, of course, a full-sized basketball court because, well, Jordan. This isn't your average house, folks. It's located in the exclusive Bears Club, an ultra-private gated community built by another sports legend, Jack Nicklaus. This estate is a whopping 28,000 square feet with 11 bedrooms. And because it's MJ, you know there's a full-sized basketball court on the property. That's right. Even at home, he's never far from the game. But the luxury doesn't stop there. The mansion's got a 2-story guardhouse, a pool house, and even a separate guest house. There's a state-of-the-art fitness center, a media room, and for those who know Jordan's other hobby, yes, there's a cigar-friendly ventilation system. The guy really thought of everything. Outside, a lavish pool, a putting green, and landscaping are designed to give MJ total privacy. And let's not forget, this place was built from the ground up just for Jordan. It took 18 months of construction to cater to his exact tastes. So, while Jordan's making moves on the court, the track, and in the boardroom, this mansion is where he gets to kick back and live like the GOAT. But it doesn't stop there. He's got more properties across the US, including a luxury home in Charlotte, a winter retreat in Salt Lake City, and a mansion in Chicago's Highland Park. That Chicago spot? It's got an NBA regulation basketball court and the PGA quality putting green. MJ's living in style no matter where he is. Before we dive into Michael Jordan's impressive car collection, let's talk about where his love for cars began. It all started back in 1984, the same year he was drafted by the Chicago Bulls. With his rise to NBA superstardom, Jordan didn't waste any time indulging in his new success. And his first big purchase? A 1984 Chevrolet Corvette C4, part of an endorsement deal with a local Chevy dealership. That Corvette wasn't just a cool ride. It was the start of something much bigger. Jordan's love for speed and style grew right alongside his career. As the accolades piled up, so did the cars. Soon enough, he was adding high-performance models like Porsches and Ferraris to his garage. The guy wasn't just buying any cars. He picked out ones that matched his legendary status. Take the Porsche 930 Turbo Cabriolet, for instance. Sleek, fast, and iconic, just like MJ himself. Or the Ferrari 550 Maranello, another reflection of his success and personal taste for the finer things. And now, Jordan's car collection is nothing short of legendary. Let's take a closer look at what's sitting in his garage today. His $8.3 million car collection features an Aston Martin DB9, Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano, and a Mercedes-Benz SLR. There is also the Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster. This isn't just any car. It's one of only 30 ever made and comes with a jaw-dropping price tag of around $3.5 million. The Venom F5 boasts a mid-mountain twin-turbocharged 6.6-liter V8 engine that churns out an unbelievable 1,817 horsepower. That's enough to push it past 300 miles per hour. And of course, it's as stylish as it is fast, with an exposed glossy carbon fiber body. But that's not all. MJ's garage also houses the Bugatti Veyron, another hypercar known for its insane performance. With an 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine, the Veyron can hit speeds of up to 267 miles per hour. This beast held the title of the fastest street-legal car for years. And like everything Jordan owns, it's as luxurious as it is powerful. From Porsches and Ferraris to hypercars like the Venom F5 and Veyron, Jordan's car collection reflects not just his love for speed, but also his status as the greatest of all time, both on and off the court. But here's where it gets next level. He doesn't own a single Nissan, but instead, he owns an entire Nissan dealership. And when he's not on the road, he's flying in style aboard his customized Gulfstream G550 private jet, complete with his iconic Jumpman logo that he spent over $60 million on. Jordan even dropped $350,000 on a custom elephant print paint job. Oh, and let's not forget his fleet of aquatic vehicles like his 80-foot Viking sports fishing yacht known as Catch 23. This beauty is worth around $8 million and is perfect for Jordan's passion for sports fishing. Equipped with powerful MTU engines, Catch 23 can hit speeds of up to 40 knots with a range of over 500 nautical miles. Inside, the yacht is decked out with luxurious finishes, white leather, marble, and hardwood surfaces. It's got space for up to 8 guests and 2 crew members and comes with a flybridge, wet bar, and even 4 staterooms. MJ often takes it for fishing tournaments along the East Coast and the Bahamas. But if you thought that was impressive, wait until you hear about Joy, Jordan's 230-foot super yacht. This masterpiece, built by Fedship, is worth an estimated $80 million. It's got multiple decks, a large swimming pool, a beach club, and a gym. And of course, it wouldn't be MJ's without top-notch amenities, spacious lounges, dining areas, and state-of-the-art entertainment systems. Jordan uses Joy for private vacations and entertaining guests in ultimate luxury. So whether he's fishing on Catch 23 or relaxing in style on Joy, Michael Jordan's love for the sea reflects his taste for luxury and adventure. Now, Jordan's investments don't stop with sports teams and luxury cars. He's also made some serious moves in the tech world. First off, MJ jumped into the future of digital collectibles with Dapper Labs, the company behind NBA Top Shot. In 2021, Jordan participated in a $305 million funding round. That's right. While fans are buying digital moments, MJ is cashing in behind the scenes. Then there's Mythical Games, a company focused on player-owned economies.
Look at that. Oh! You notice everything down here.
Yeah, these seats are ridiculous.
I feel like I could probably be in the NBA.
What?
Look, if I had a solid month and a half, I think that I could be a real NBA player.
This isn't just about gaming anymore. It's about owning parts of the virtual world. And you know Jordan wouldn't miss a chance to be a part of that. He's also got a stake in DraftKings, one of the biggest sports betting platforms out there. Considering how much MJ loves to gamble, whether it's on the golf course, the basketball court, or poker table, this one feels like a perfect match. And let's not forget Sport Radar, a leader in sports data and analytics. Oh, and get this, MJ even made his first fintech investment in an estate planning startup. Yep, while everyone's still thinking about their 401k, Jordan's ahead of the game once again. But not all of MJ's spending has been by choice. His 2006 divorce from Juanita Vanoy cost him a staggering $650 million. Yeah, you could say that's the most expensive shot he's ever taken. But Jordan's heart is just as big as his bank account. He isn't just about spending his millions on cars, mansions, and luxury. He's also deeply committed to giving back. And when MJ gives, he gives big. In 2020, he and the Jordan brand pledged an astounding $100 million over 10 years to support racial equality, social justice, and better access to education. But that's not all. Back in 2018, when Hurricane Florence hit, Jordan donated $2 million to help with relief efforts, splitting the amount between the American Red Cross and the Foundation for the Carolinas Hurricane Florence Response Fund. It's clear that when disaster strikes, MJ steps up. Jordan has also made a lasting impact on healthcare.
Michael Jordan made a huge donation here in the Queen City. Michael Jordan is partnering with Novant Hospitals to open 2 clinics right here in Charlotte.
In 2020, Jordan donated $7 million to fund 2 Novant Health Michael Jordan family clinics in Charlotte, providing crucial medical services to underprivileged communities. These clinics are literally saving lives. Education and social justice are key areas of Jordan's philanthropy as well. In 2016, he donated $1 million each to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund and the International Association of Chiefs of Police to address the critical issues of police shootings and community policing. Jordan's reach even extends to the Smithsonian's National Museum of African American History and Culture, where he contributed $5 million to help preserve Black history. And on top of that, he's been involved with the Make-A-Wish Foundation for over 30 years, donating more than $5 million and serving as Chief Wish Ambassador. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, Jordan donated proceeds from his Netflix documentary, The Last Dance, to Feeding America, making sure people had food on the table during those tough times. So while Michael Jordan might live large, he's just as focused on giving back to the communities that need it most. His generosity, it's legendary, just like his game. Now, we all know MJ loves his golf, but did you know he built his very own private course? Yeah, it's called Grove 23, located in Hobe Sound, Florida. It opened in 2019, and it's not just any course. It's designed for speed and efficiency. This place is highly exclusive. Membership is by invitation only. So if you're not on MJ's radar, good luck getting around in. The exclusivity ensures that only a select group of people get to enjoy this elite private experience. The clubhouse alone spans 15,000 square feet, complete with locker rooms, lounge areas, dining facilities, and a pro shop for when you want to upgrade your gear. Jordan didn't cut any corners when designing this place. It's got everything. The 18-hole course was designed by renowned architect Bobby Weed, featuring a unique double helix routing that offers flexible play. Basically, you can play the course in different configurations, depending on how you feel that day. But it doesn't stop there. Grove 23 also has a 20-acre practice facility that's as state-of-the-art as it gets, with designated areas for driving, chipping, and putting. Jordan built this course to match his passion for the game and his need for a place to refine his skills. So, while MJ's competitive spirit lives on, Grove 23 is the perfect place for him to channel it. And, of course, it wouldn't be Jordan if he wasn't riding around in a custom Carolina blue golf cart while doing it. And when he's not winning on the green, he's gambling.
The thought has occurred that you aren't really gambling with money. You're gambling with your reputation. Think you have a gambling problem at all?
No, because I can stop gambling. I have a competition problem.
Jordan is known for high-stakes bets on single golf holes, including one bet where he won $500 by hitting a par 3 green in one shot. Classic MJ. But when you're Michael Jordan, you've got to stay safe. His security detail costs between $1,000 and $1,500 per hour when traveling. And if you do the math, assuming that they work at least a regular 40-hour work week, it costs MJ over $3 million to employ his security just for 1 year. $1,500 times 40 hours times 52 weeks. Imagine any extra hours they work, holidays, or even bonuses they might receive. And get this, his code name? It's Yahweh. Yeah, that's Hebrew for God. Safe to say, MJ operates on his own level. And finally, when it comes to protecting his personal brand, business, or property, MJ doesn't play around. He's employed top lawyers to make sure no one uses his name without permission. One famous case, Jordan won a $9 million settlement from a grocery store chain that used his name without approval. And that's just one of many. Let's just say, messing with MJ in court, not a good idea.